guys, so we've got the car about a little over halfway wrapped now. We got the trunk lid, the rear cowl, the gas tank. That's the first part, of course, we started with. We're about to start the doors on both sides. It should be one of the easiest parts, and then the quarters. What we're actually doing is we're splitting up the door and the quarters using the existing line that we have right here to hide it, so we don't have to have one massive piece of vinyl to cover this whole thing. You could partition it, but then you'd have to cut extras to cover the overlap that would be in there. Anyway, we've got a piece for both sides as well as the bottom here. Well, if you check out the front of the car, we've basically done all of that with the exception of the bumper. We've got this fender. Both fenders have just turned out really, really good. Super happy with that. Obviously the flip up lights should look good, and the other fender. We're gonna go ahead and get both doors and the quarter panels wrapped here, and then it's off to the bumpers. We've got the rear bumper that's gonna need to be cleaned up. That it's gonna take a little bit of effort to get around. It's got some pretty serious curves and so forth, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then of course the front bumper and the rear deck lid piece will need to get vinyl wrapped as well, but we're still getting the brackets for this guy figured out so that it can attach right to the front of that Miata. So anyway, we're gonna go and get the rest of the car here wrapped, the car itself, and moving on. All right, let's do it.
All right, guys, you can see the wraps finally done, and some of all the mechanical stuff I've been doing in the shop here is done, so it's ready to get out of the shop and get out of the way of some of our bigger, better projects. But you can see that I was going for a Smurf theme. If you can't see it, I'm sorry, but that's what I was going for. So Smurf blue body, white top. The white top's nice because it's freaking hot here, so that'll keep the heat down. And then white wheels. So this is my first time wrapping a car. I'll go into some of the details of some of the difficulties we had. I mean, it's not that difficult of a job, but there's some things about this car that made it difficult. And then I'll go through some of the bits and pieces I've added on and the mechanical work I've done and some of the plans I have in the future of things I want to do, but just don't have time right now. So let's take a look.